There it is. Brisbane into another grand final.
That's all, folks.
Fucking bullshit!
G'day guys, Nate here. I don't need to tell you guys why I'm here. It's the preliminary final review. I'm just saying it as it is. Collingwood goes down 11-5-71 to Brisbane 15-10-100. Collingwood's season is officially over at the hands of Brisbane, the reigning, defending, undisputed premiers. They go on to take Geelong next week. The battle of the best in the last 5 or so years. Also just the modern era. It is what it is. We are officially out. If you watched the last time we played Brisbane, round 21 to be exact, this was basically a carbon copy. Brisbane, fast start, first quarter. Collingwood claws their way back. Decent lead, or getting the lead during the second quarter. Almost a stalemate. This time, we were 2 goals up at half time. And I thought to myself, we can kick on here. Brisbane's coming off, a semi-final win over Gold Coast, fair enough. I thought we would have the legs. Boy, was I wrong. Because we're old. We're old. I don't want to say we're too slow, but we were second rate yet again. Second rate against Brisbane. The last time we played Brisbane, we were second rate. Brisbane ran away in the third quarter. 7 goals here to be exact. Last time we played, it was a stalemate at half time. 2 goals up at half time here. And the fall here against Brisbane was much, much worse. Down by 3 goals at 3-quarter time, and we just couldn't get back into the game. Stalemate, they forced it. They also ran away with a few goals. We tried to risk it all in that final quarter, and we gave up basically a 5-goal lead in the end. And here we are now, licking our wounds. Our season's over. And this is not the video for me to say this, and I'll talk about this maybe next week or in the next few weeks, but almost feels like the air in our premiership window is officially gone. It's pretty much it. Geelong, Brisbane, other teams will make their waves in the trade period, and here we are. I'm not too sure where this is going to end up for us. I'm a bit lost for words. It's a preliminary final loss. It's the first time I've had to record a prelim final loss in my lifetime on this channel, so just bear with me. I'm not too upset. It's almost Groundhog Day here compared to our last loss against Brisbane. And the last time I did the recording of our loss to Brisbane, decent review, decent responses. Got a few oddballs saying I wasn't a real fan or I'm a fake Collingwood fan and whatnot. And I was a bit disappointed by certain comments. Hopefully it's not the case here. So leave your comments on this game, your thoughts, your anger, your frustrations, just a hollow feeling to our season to be exact. I don't want people taking out their frustrations on me personally and also just my channel. If I see that, you're getting deleted, just simply the case. Any sort of trolling, I'm deleting that as well. And I just want to say this as well. For anyone neutral, anyone from opposition fans watching this, I know there'll be some respectful Brisbane fans. I've got that at work. But to any opposition supporters who are going to come onto Collingwood supporter channels and just troll away and write any hateful comments or whatnot, just fuck off. Just simply fuck off. Get the fuck out of my life. And I say that not just because I'm frustrated right now over this loss, but more so from and this is just more for me personally, but I like to celebrate winners, not losers. Brisbane, far too good. 29-point winners, well deserving of another chance at a grand final, another premiership to defend their premiership to be exact. So I want to celebrate Brisbane. This is a Collingwood channel, but to celebrate Brisbane as a neutral opposition supporter, not to celebrate Collingwood losing. If I wasn't a Collingwood supporter, I would be cheering Brisbane here. I wouldn't be celebrating Collingwood losing here. So anyone doing that, just fuck off. Like, I don't want any disingenuous, patronising text messages just saying, oh, better luck next year or bad luck and yada, yada, yada. I'll cop it at work. That's fair enough. That's banter. I expect that. But just anything just that leans towards abuse and just people celebrating other people's downfalls and whatnot. No, that's not for me. It's not what you guys should be doing either. And also as Collingwood supporters, you shouldn't be doing that either. But here we are. We have to review a 29-point loss to Brisbane here. And I know it's tough to talk about the game when we've lost a prelim final. Our season's officially over. But similar to our loss to Brisbane, I do need to mention the key stats that were pretty much our woes or our downfall here. Minus 69 in disposals, 312 to 381. Not nice there. Disposal efficiency under 70%. No wet weather conditions to speak of. 76 turnovers. I'd have to check on this, but I'm pretty sure that's the most turnovers we've conceded all year, and it happened in a prelim, so we couldn't handle the pressure. Minus 5 inside 50s. 37% efficiency inside 50, 21% or just under 22% for goal efficiency. Our goal efficiency has been going down and going down and going down, and 22% similar here, going down. -9 in overall clearances. We won the centre bounce clearances, but the stoppage clearances, we were witches' hats for this game, and -14 for contested possessions. I mention all this because to stop Brisbane, it sounds a bit old-fashioned, but you beat them in the contested possessions, you beat them in clearances, you typically beat them, or if you go 50-50 with them, or you beat them in the clearances, or just lose to them in contested possessions, you typically beat them. Brisbane have evolved in the last few years. They're prioritising territory and just possessing the footy. And that's happened here as well compared to last time we played them. -36 in overall marks, -66, I believe, in uncontested possessions. So yeah, Brisbane. I talked about this in my preview video. The thing that's going to stick out here was Brisbane's ability to possess the footy, chop around, chopping and changing, going left, going right, going down the middle. What comes first, or what's going to be the point of difference? Brisbane's ability to go forward and hit the scoreboard straight away, or our ability to set up defensively and just set up that fly trap defensive zone and lockdowning against opposition forwards. And we saw the answer here. Brisbane were able to switch it up, go forward, gain territory a lot quicker here, a lot better as well. And I think Geelong and Brisbane, if it's a close game, or it should be a close game because it's almost identical, they like to prioritise territory. Out of protest, I might go to the zoo. Instead of the grand final, or just instead of watching the grand final. I'm a bit rattled right now. And a historical stat as well. Prior to this year, 33 teams have been 10 points clear on top of an AFL ladder or VFL AFL ladder during the season. Of those 33 teams, 30 have gone on to make the grand final. So we were the 34th team in history to be 10 points clear on top. And we're the 4th team in history to lose before making a grand, or be knocked out without making a grand final. Port Adelaide in 03, St Kilda in 04, and Freo in 2015. And here we are as well, the 4th team. It's disappointing. Just 3 times in our history we've been 10 points clear on top, 1929 and 1970. And we've gone out here. I know we finished 4th. Poison chalice position. Teams don't win from 4th spot. And yeah, the rest is history. If there was any positives, I mean, second quarter was tremendous, but positive like the second quarter and then the third quarter and just the first quarter and just the end of the game. It's just something good. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. That was pretty much it for the end of our season. 20 inside 50 tackles, but we lost a tackle count overall, -8. Very rare for us to lose the tackle counts. We don't win games when we lose the tackle count. And here I am just struggling to find any positives in terms of team stats and what. No, we've just lost by 29 points. But I guess I'll mention some players. And the one player that didn't play here, and I'll have to talk about it, is Bobby Hill. And I know we've lost this game, and people will say in hindsight, and just we should have played Bobby Hill. And I get that. We needed that pace up forward, point of difference up forward, and Bobby Hill would provide that for us. He kicks goals every time he plays, or if he doesn't kick goals, he's setting up goals directly, direct goal assists. So if it's not goals, it's direct goal assists. He's the most selfless person or player I know on the field. And 1 full game of footy in 3 months, and that was a VFL game. That was basically 3.5 quarters. The only game he's played in 3 months was against Brisbane, ironically, and that was a quarter of footy. Kicked a goal in that time, took a good mark as well, and we didn't run the risk with Bobby Hill. And I get it. I know people are going to be frustrated by that, but we're going in, taking a risk with Jeremy Howe. Jeremy Howe, first full game in 3 months, and he looked like a player typical of someone who hadn't played a full game in 3 months. He was okay. I mean, not everyone. Basically the Dacos brothers. I don't know who else. I don't know. Outside of the Dacos brothers, I mean, anyone else would have been either okay or similar to their performance against Adelaide. But the majority of our players played worse here compared to Adelaide, and it sucks to point the fingers and blame players and whatnot. But Brody Mychek, oh man, we got that call wrong. He did not look right at all. Let's be honest. Should have been Dan McStay. Dan McStay would have played his 199th game against his old side, and there would have been a story there. Positive in terms of player notes. Tim Membry, 2 goals, first final at the MCG. I get it. He set shot miss and also just making the wrong decisions in the final quarter. He cracked under the pressure. Jamie Elliott, 4 goals, 60 goals for the season. That's a positive there. Has he played his last game in a Collingwood jumper? Has Brody Mychek played his last game in a Collingwood jumper? Has Bobby Hill played his last season at Collingwood? we'll figure that out. Again, it's not the right video to make this sort of thing, but I'll talk about that in future videos next week. And I guess that's as if there's a positive for this channel. I get to talk about trade rumors. That's typically where the viewers come in and the algorithm just hits. So selfishly, I'm looking forward to that, but it's going to take a while. Scott Pendlebury subbed out halfway through the first quarter with a calf injury. He's around for one more year, so the positive there, I guess, is Scott Pendlebury. If he's fully fit for another full season, he'll break Boomer Harvey's VFL AFL record for most games played. So I'll look forward to that, but that's in 2026. Player notes, Brisbane, Ty Gallop, 3 goals. What the fuck are we doing there, guys? Henry Smith kicked 3 goals last time he played. Ty Gallop kicks 3 goals here. I knew this was going to happen. Someone was going to dish out a bullshit performance like this, and Ty Gallop kicks 3 goals. What are we doing? Well, what are we doing? But in saying that, Ty Gallop, if you're watching this, good luck in the grand final. You're going to be a decent player for Brisbane in the coming years. And Brisbane's midfielders, on top of us yet again, but Dane Zorko and Harris Andrews, I thought were their 2 best players. Dunkley, McCluggage, Will Ashcroft's decent as well. Jared Berry's shoulder will be the story here. Oscar McInerney's banged up as well. Geelong's got their own banged up players as well. Tom Stewart won't play the grand final. I know that's going to be a debate in terms of the pre-finals bye being switched up to the pre-grand final bye, but that's it for the future. We're licking our wounds. We're upset. We're frustrated. We're disappointed. Another piece of advice and wisdom, don't check social media unless you guys have a tight-knit group. I don't have a tight-knit group. I'm going to keep hopping it left, right, and centre. I'm going to avoid the social media, but I do thank the love and support from you guys, and also when I'm sporadically online and checking Instagram and everything like that. I do appreciate it. I do plan on sticking around, making future content, and also, again, expanding my horizons. I'll be on Instagram, the Twitter, and the TikTok, Facebook, MySpace, whatever. That's all I watch this space. But look, I'm waffling on. It's not a coherent video. I'll wrap up this video here. Brisbane, congratulations on making another grand final. Brisbane Geelong, the 2025 AFL grand final. Collingwood finishes 3rd overall. We'll figure it out in terms of the drafts, who to bring in, who's going out, their trade values and whatnot. My next video, and this is a guarantee, my next video will be either Sunday night or Monday morning. The chances or the predictions for Nick Dacos to win the Brownlow medal, that's something to look forward to. Can Nick Dacos win the 2025 Brownlow medal? Will it be shared? Or will it just be another case of missing out yet again? Hopefully it's not the case. We're in agony. We're in pain right now as Collingwood supporters. Silver lining would be Nick Dacos winning the Brownlow, but that's for Monday night. And I guess I'll talk about trade news and whatnot. Jack Buller coming in, Brody Mindcheck possibly going out. Jamie Elliott, will he stay? Will he go? Bobby Hill, does he stay? Does he go? Charlie Curnow, Stephen May, what the fuck's going on there? Yeah, I'll leave you guys all to it. Hoping you guys have a good weekend somehow. Salvage what's left of the weekend. Be well, try and stay safe. Magpies are officially out.
Fucking bullshit!